Hello and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. Now this first bit here, first maybe half of the video, I'm going to be showing you some sped up footage with me talking over it, and I hope that's just okay, because that's what I'm doing. So here, I just put together a quick rocket trying to get that contract for hauling a booster, the hammer booster, into flight over Kerbal. And we launched off here, and I was trying to get to the right altitude. I couldn't quite remember. I went ahead and burned it, and it didn't quite go perfectly. We had some overheating issues, almost got blown up, and then we made it to space. I decided while I was there I would get out to the furthest point and get as much science as I could. I could finally get an EVA report from Jebediah because I had upgraded my astronaut complex in the last episode. And then I fell back to the Earth and finally landed. Now there were some weird texture graphical glitches happening with the ground. There's some more overheating issues, but you can see the weird chunks out of the ground. I don't know what that is, probably because I'm on low settings and my computer's not great, but it didn't actually affect anything really, so yeah. Now, here we go, touchdown, dink, and I ended up going back to the mission control and finding out that I had not completed the contract. So I went back to the vehicle assembly building and rebuilt the rocket a little bit to try and get a version that would actually work. Here is that version launching. And it turns out I didn't get it right this time as well, and in fact it may have actually been worse. So I canceled that and decided to go back to the drawing board. This attempt was much more successful in many ways, including the fact that we did actually complete the contract. However, I did have a minor hiccup when I did this stunt, which I thought would be fun, but then I realized, oh shit, that overheating is gonna cause problems. And it did, but it only blew up, I think, the goo and something. Our parachute and our capsule remained intact and stayed just okay. They were safe, Jebediah didn't explode, and we had a dink. We made it. You can see here, I completed it. It's right there, and I was very excited, so my mouse spazzed out a bit because I was a little too excited. But then, we had one more launch to do to finish the swivel contract. So I threw together a rocket here, and then set out to launch it. Here we go, launched away, going pretty fast. There's our swivel that we needed to test. And I believe I did it at the correct time, the correct altitude, the correct speed. I decided to burn sideways so that it would limit my total time that I would have to edit out or cut down or speed up. So there we go, and we have another dink pretty soon. Dink! We did it. We did it, everyone. Heading back to the contract building. I look there, we completed it, my mouse spazzes out again. I was very, very excited. And now, back to me. Welcome back. Welcome back. This is real me again, or live me, live commentary me. Anyway, what you just saw is a sped up version of me finally completing those first two objectives from the last episode. Took a few tries for the first one, then I kind of figured it out, and had a little fun. As you saw, there was a little minor explosion, but Jebediah survived, so explosions are just fun when everyone lives. I mean, they're fun when people die too, but you have to like kind of go, oh, it wasn't as fun, until like a few years later when you can move on. Anyway, we shall get a few new objectives, missions, and try to complete them. Flee. We already have the flee. We want you to test the flee. Altitude of 25,000 meters, less than 31,000 meters, and from 350 to 500 meters per second. I will accept that one. Let's just accept one at a time, and we shall do it. Alright, here we have the flea carrier. Hopefully this will get us fast enough and high enough to test it correctly. Here we go. Oh, forgot to max acceleration there. Don't know if the fuel will be enough. This might be a dud and a waste of money. Alright, we're going quickly. I think we had to be, what, 350 meters per second at least? But we also have to get to... Shit, I forgot. Is there a way... Oh! Oh, wow. This would have been helpful. Before. But now I have it. Let's go ahead and... slow down. We're going way too fast. Flying... we don't want to get too fast. Let's get below 500, and then we will get the engines back on to hopefully get us above 25. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. And we're almost to our altitude. Let's keep that just so we don't stall. Stop. Alright, we are there. Cut the engine. Get rid of that. And we're going to point down to Earth so that this flight can, or sorry, Kerbal, so that this flight can go a little bit quicker. Boom. And we've done it, ladies and gentlemen. Holy shit, did you see how fast that went by? I didn't think about that consequence. We could have completely smashed into our last stage. That would not have been good. Alright, we have oriented ourselves properly, and now we shall... probably get a little bit of heating effects on this bad boy. Where's the moon? Ah, there's the moon. Right above us. Does that make that Minmus over there? Maybe. Who knows? Let's launch that chute, and I'll be back with you when we reach the ground. And here we go. Ding! Alright. So, let's recover this. And there it is. We've done it. We've done it. Alright. I think that's going to be it for today. A little bit quicker, at least of the live commentary. I'm not sure how long the beginning is. I'll edit that down. But we've completed 3... whatever these are called. Missions, contracts. We've completed 3 contracts in 1 episode. I think that's pretty good. We're up to 109,000 Kyros. And we've got a slightly better launch pad. Anything else we can upgrade at the moment? R&D. Oh, let's see if we can get some science. I did get a little science from those earlier missions. Let's do that real quick. Some science. 53. That's 40. Okay, so I can get one of these. Oh, flight would be nice. How much is this one? 18. Not quite. I would like to start making planes. So I think our next order of business is to get a little bit of science so that we can get aviation, and then we can make some planes, do some cool stuff, and then we will continue to do more contracts. Let's pick one of these for today. Oh, the inline stabilizer would be good. But I think I'm going to go for advanced rocketry. Alright, we've done that. Next time, we'll get more science so that we can unlock aviation, build some planes. We'll be like a modern-day Wright Jebediah brother. Kerman brother, I don't know. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.